Hello, everybody. It's Natasa Stojanovic, and today I want to talk about feel it to heal it. And have you ever tried to feel it and nothing happened? And you were trying to feel it and you went through the whole story and it felt really bad and nothing happened? Well, actually, that's why. I will talk about this misconception that arose in the spiritual community about feel it to heal it, because there is truth in it and there is a lot of untruth in it. So let's uncover it. So for those who don't know me, my name is Natasa Stojanovic, and I help those who are here to elevate consciousness on the planet, those who are here for a greater purpose, all you sensitive, highly sensitive, beautiful souls, to step into your power, to step into your vibrancy, and to step into your flow, so you can really step into your leadership and live the lives that you love and be of your highest divine service, because that's why we're all here right now. If you're drawn to this video, you are as well. And I know we're all going through huge amounts of change right now. And part of that change is that old stuff comes up and wants to be healed. And so when we're talking about feel it to heal it, I'm making a distinction. Part of the things that will come up for you are things that you will want to get support in, because otherwise you would have healed it long ago, right? So you will want to get support in. And the other part are the things where you go, where there's things that you can heal yourself. And the feel it to heal it thing is for those, I don't want to judge like smaller or bigger things, but in terms of the complexity and the impact, this quote unquote smaller things that we can easily just help our own healing and self-heal if we know how to do that. And so these are things like, for instance, I don't know, like me, I'm doing this video now. So let's say I would have gotten really nervous about doing this video. And so now I want to do this video. I'm so nervous. So what do I do? How do I quote unquote feel it to heal it? And I'll talk first about the reason why it doesn't work and then add what you do instead. So why it doesn't work, number one, is because you are attached to outcome. So you feel it in order to heal it. That already means that you have an agenda and you have expectations and you're attached to that. And then you can't allow for divine flow. You can't allow for the healing to happen. And many times that just will block the whole healing, because in your mind, you have a fixed idea of what that should look like. When in truth, the healing can come in, as we all know, in so many different ways. And let's say in my example where I was nervous and I would go like, okay, I'll feel it to heal it. And then I'm still nervous. I'll go like, this didn't work. But if I could open up from, okay, I'll just feel it, which we'll talk about what that really means. I would have just opened up to whatever divine flow is. And maybe I would still be nervous, but I'd be able to do the video. Or maybe I would still be nervous, but suddenly my heart would have softened towards my loved ones, where before it might have been contracted, or anything like that. So we allow for the highest good to happen. The easiest way to let go of that outcome is just to go like, okay, this is what I want, or something even better. So you open up to whatever source is here to bring for you that, or something even better. Works with intentions, works with so many things. Now, the second thing is you let go of the agenda. Now you're going to feel it to heal it. Many people mean, and that's the misconception, that feeling it means you have to dive again into those quote unquote bad or unpleasant feelings, which in many cases is not the case. I know everybody tells you differently, but listen to me. I have worked with countless people. I have worked with myself. I have released trauma. I have helped others release trauma and wounding and I don't know what. And in many cases, there was not even, I don't even recommend going into the trauma again. It's not about going into it, I know, but please stay with me and I want to explain what I mean by that. Because many people, they think when I have to feel it, they need to reconnect with the story that created the pain, the suffering, the wounding, whatever it is, in that easy example, because we're talking about the easy examples now, the small ones, as I said, quote unquote, like the nervousness, that I need to feel really nervous again in order to heal it. And that's not true, okay? So what to do instead? Like, how do I feel really, let me say that again. How do I feel really nervous? I go into my head and I create this story. Oh my God, I should go online. I should go on video. What will others think about that? What if I say something wrong? What if? And I get more and more contracted and more nervous about it. That's not feeling it to healing it, okay? Feeling in that sentence, feel it to heal it, simply means being fully present from a space of love with whatever you're experiencing. So in my example, so it means fully present with, present in loving awareness. So you're loving and present, as if you were present with your beautiful child. And it's like, pun intended, your child, your inner child or your outer child, right? It's just like, or with a hurt little animal, okay? You just be lovingly present, nothing else. And so it's, oh, I notice I'm nervous. And now you go into your body. Where do I sense that? Oh, and you're just getting present with that feeling. Let's say for me, that in my example that I gave right now, that might have been like feeling a little tightness in my solar plexus. So I would go like, oh, okay. And I love my solar plexus. I'm in love. I'm in that state of love and I'm just present. And I can also say things like, okay, I love you. I love you exactly the way you are right now. It's okay. I can say things like that to soothe myself. Like, you wouldn't tell a little child that fell and hurt the knee. You wouldn't go like, oh, that's nothing. You don't need to feel hurt. Oh, stop feeling like that. Stop crying about that. That's nothing. But that's what we do with ourselves. So it's the contrary. But it's not like, you also don't go with a child and start crying with it and going like, oh my God, you're bleeding, right? I'm exaggerating on purpose here. You're going to go like, oh, honey, come on, let me hug you. Yeah, I know it hurts. I love you so much. Yes, honey, it's going to pass. That's love. And you give that love to yourself. So I could feel the sensations in my solar plexus. Maybe if you're a bit nervous, you can also feel it like in your chest. You feel that and you breathe into it and just be with it. That's all you need to do. Be with it from love and allow source to flow through. And when you be with it, present with it, the feeling will shift. Almost always, with very little exceptions, within 30 to 90 seconds. Okay? If it doesn't, check the points that I told you until now. Are you in the story? Are you attached? Are you trying to reproduce the feeling instead of just being present with the sensations and maybe the part of you that feels hurt or whatever it is? Okay? And if not, it might be a bigger thing that's a bit more complex that requires you to get some support so you can really heal it. And the same, the same applies to beliefs. It applies to patterns, because underneath these patterns and beliefs is always a wounding. Even if we took it on from our ancestors, I hear you. I could hear that sentence coming in. Even if we took it on from our ancestors, there's a wounding in our line, right? So it's always about going into that wounded part, giving it love. Not becoming it. Accepting it is not becoming it. Okay? And healing happens through vibration. It's that vibration of loving presence that creates the healing. As a healer, Your biggest gift is your presence. And so when I work, I always work through vibration and consciousness, which is actually, you could say, one and the same, but in like that conscious part of your brain, but mainly the subconscious and the vibrational healing that in particular the ocean light language transmissions bring in also, and the field of love that I'm of course holding, and presence that I'm holding for you. And so if you would like support in any of these, I right now have a special offering. It is a one-on-one freedom breakthrough session to really reconnect you with your truth, with who you are, embracing all of who you are, being in that pure connection and power and leadership of who you are, and thus healing the parts that want to be seen, healing those wounds, the not enoughness, the self-criticism, self-judgment, whatever you come with. And it is for 50% off. So if you're interested to learn more about that, check out the link underneath this video. And I'm so looking forward to connecting with you on the session. Send you much love and talk to you again. Bye-bye.